Hello, let's go to another update of CEB for the humans. Um, let me get let me import something. And import animation. And you can see that you have some shakiness. Let me put to 60 frames. You got some shakiness, and how to make it even better. You have this option, this smooth, but now you have this extract market frames. What is the idea? Let me put the graph editor below, and that's this optimized view. If you click on it, it will put the bones in a better way for you to work on this tool. For example, some tests that I've done, the best way to work with this is with the legs and then with the rest of the body separately. So let me go to the pose mode. Let me get the feet, the leg, and the hips. So you will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 5, 7, 8 bones. And below this part you can press home, and it's going to show only the selected. If you have this option enabled, only the selected bones. That's interesting because it's easier for you to mark things up. Okay, so what do? Go to the start of the animation, and at first frame we can mark right from the bat, pressing M, and you're gonna create a marker on the first frame. Then you scroll through the animation and focus only on the legs. Let me put on this side. Is there any significant movement from the legs, the selected bones? For now, no. And you can watch this graph. It will give a hint where it's the best place to select a marker. So here we can see it starts rotating, so I'm gonna add a marker here, and here we have another part interesting. Create a marker, another one here, another one here, another one, another one, and keep doing it until it finishes. I'm gonna do it really fast just for an example, but you should do it this. Try to see what's the best options, places for you to select. And I think it's done. Okay, so I created a lot of markers to these bones, and I'm gonna press selected bones on this extract marker. If I press selected bones, you can see that it removed a lot of the information animation, and you see it's a bit smoother. Oh, another thing I forgot. From the legs, it's interesting to select also the pelvis bone, this middle one. So I have my markers selected, so I'm just gonna press selected bones. So it cleans also for the hips. Now let's do for the rest of the body, the upper part. I'm gonna select these guys, shift select these other ones, and this. Let me get the neck, the spine, the other spine, and the other spine. Probably you don't need all of them. Probably just the arms and the hands, but just to be sure. So I'm gonna select based on the movements of the arms and the upper body. So these markers are not that important now, so I'm gonna clear them. You see they're cleared, and let me go to the beginning again. First frame, I'll press a marker to create another one. I'm gonna try to follow this graph. I think it is gonna show a good hint. I can also take a look on the animation to follow the important parts, the important frames. To create marker, pressing M, and I'm gonna do this quickly too, but you should try and see what are the best places for you to select the marker for this upper part. And this one, I try to get from the extremes of the hands, the movement from the arms, the middle part, the extreme and the middle part. I think those are the most important ones. And one more. You see the hand animation is not that good. They're moving a little bit awkward, but that's just a test, and you can improve it later after cleaning this up. Okay, so I selected everything that I wanted, and the upper part is selected, so I press selected bones. So it's also clean, and now I can take a look to see how my animation is. Let me unselect, and let me remove it from the front, and let me hide it. You see the animation is smooth. I think it's very interesting for the little effort that I did. And comparing, let me import the raw animation. Again, let me import another one. So I have this AMT C01, and I have this other one created. Let me move a little bit to the side, a little bit to the front. Let me enable this bone. So if you see the difference between them, it's a huge difference. But this new one that I imported, I didn't even use the smooth. Let me use the smooth complete, and let's go to the start. You see that the animation is smoothed, but at least in my opinion, this one on the back has a much better animation because you selected just the most important frames, and the other ones that are not as important you got rid of and interpolated between them, so the quality is much better. And if you want to edit this animation, it's going also to be much easier because you don't have a huge mass of keyframes in here. For example, here you can move a little bit and add it, and you see the result is much easier to alter it. Well, that's it for now. Hope you enjoyed it, and till next time.